You've probably all heard of Hades' Vault by now. If you haven't, it's the structure behind me built by Sven and the Death Creeper. Now there's this one system in there, the bed system, that I'm going to be showing you how to build today, which no one else that I know of knows how to build. So let me hop over into my world and I'll show you how to build it. Now you might be wondering, what is the bed system? I'm glad you asked. The bed system is a system that detects if the bed has been slept in 3 times. If it has, it'll set down a lockdown and an annoying alarm. So that's what I'm going to be building today. So the materials that we're going to need for this are redstone dust, redstone torch, repeater, comparator, sticky piston, hopper, observer, anvil, 4 pieces of stone, note block, block of emerald, oak planks, book and quill. And this stuff is optional. This is just, if the lockdown gets triggered, then a parrot with a custom name tag will be killed. And the name tag says, lockdown, the prisoner has slept in the bed 3 times. Estimated location, the cell. So this name tag says what triggered the lockdown and where the prisoner could be. So, yeah, so that's what this is for. The reason why we need 4 pieces of stone, they're just filters, so don't worry about them. So right now, what we're gonna need are these, right now at the moment. I'll also grab some obsidian. We're gonna place obsidian, then we're gonna place 2 hoppers going into the obsidian. Make sure that you're shifting while you're doing it. You can break the obsidian. You can place a repeater going into the first hopper with a 2-tick delay. Next, place obsidian behind it with 1 block in the middle. Place a redstone torch on it so it powers this repeater. Then we're going to put 3 repeaters, 2-tick delay each, with some redstone behind it. And next, we're going to place an observer with the arrow looking down, with the bed on top of it, and I totally forgot about the bed. So yeah, so as you can see, let's say when the bed is slept in, the observer will detect that, and it will turn off this repeater for a long amount of time that will only let 1 item through. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and grab our anvil, place it down, place our 4 stone in there, and we can name it whatever we want. These are just going to be filters, and we're going to place these filters in a hopper in front of the first hopper, just like that. Remain just like that, leaving only 1 slot open. That's the first slot. So next, what we're going to do is open up our book and quill, and we can name it like ABC 123 or anything. Sign it, name it like anything like bed, lock, down, key or something. Sign it and close it, and then pick block it so we have 16. We're going to put 2, we're going to put 3 in the first hopper, and then 2 in the other one. Then we can delete these. Then we're going to place a comparator going out of the second hopper. Place 2 redstone dust, and the reason why this one isn't lighting up is because there's only so much items in this hopper that the comparator doesn't have enough power to power this redstone dust as well. So when the 3 other bed lockdown keys come through, it'll give this comparator enough power to power this one, powering this repeater, and which is going to go ahead power this piston. We're going to need our observers again. We're going to dig down to place an observer with the eye looking down. Then we can go ahead and fill this hole. Then place a block right next to the observer, and then place an observer on top of that. Alright, then next, we're going to place 2 dust on top of the observer, and then lead them down on a staircase. Then we're gonna need our note blocks along with our emerald blocks and oak planks. We're going to go ahead, place our note blocks, place some repeaters down, connect them with redstone. Next, you're gonna dig under the note blocks, place some emeralds under there on one side and then wood on the other. Next, you're gonna open up the F3 menu, look at the side with the emerald blocks on it, and you see that note on the right side should be in the middle. Note 0. We're gonna change that to 19 on each one. Okay, then we can leave these note blocks alone. Now we have an alarm set up. So when this bed is slept in 3 times, it'll let 3 books through, which will give this comparator enough power to power 2 redstone dust, activating this repeater, activating this piston, causing it to push these 2 observers together. So they'll just go, these observers will go crazy, making the alarm sound. But then, if you wanted to do the parrot thing, that's what I'm going to show you how to do next. So, let's get some 2 dispensers with lingering potion of harming in each one. We're going to surround it in fences, just like this. But before we close it off, what I'm going to do is spawn a parrot in, tame it, and then make sure that it's sitting down. Make sure that it's sitting down, just like this. If you see its legs, then it's up. But if you don't see its legs, it's sitting down. Go ahead, tag the parrot, close the fence, and that is our entire system done. Woohoo! Let's go ahead and test it. All right, let's set the time to night. Let's go ahead and sleep in the bed. As you can see, it only let 2 key cards through apparently. Whenever you get out of the bed, it counts as another sleep. Let's sleep in it again. And as you can see, it set off the alarm and killed the parrot. As you can see, the chat says, lockdown, the prisoner slept in the bed 3 times. Estimated location, the cell in red. And then we've got our alarm sound. And then if we want to reset it, we take the books out, place 2 in there, 1 in there again. Let's sleep in the bed again. As you can see, actually, we might actually need 4 or something. And then let's go ahead and try it again. And as you can see, it set off the alarm again. Yeah, so this is a pretty easy system to make. I'm so shocked that no one knew how to make this. Well, this is the end of this episode. Subscribe for more redstone tutorials like this. If you want me to do more redstone tutorials like this, comment down below what type of redstone tutorial you want me to do, and I'll cover it for you. So, see you soon, guys.